they go to my house together. Make we carry go, I get the do it, get wahala, oh. Make she carry go, I get the do it like designer, oh. She too like money.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be presenting my first story time, and the title is Do the Right Thing. Okay guys, story time. Let me zoom out a little bit. I think I posted recently about my camera being lost in White Marsh Mall, and I was a little upset because I hadn't had it that long, and I had a lot of very important footage, time with my grandkids and time with my husband and time with you all on that SD card. So I was kind of a little upset about it. But I have an update for you. And I want to start this story time just by letting you know, when you do the right things, good things happen to you. I never thought that I would receive that camera back. But let me tell you what happened a day before that. My husband and I and the grandkids were having dinner, I think it was, dinner at one of the restaurants. I think it was Bob Evans. And we had a pretty hefty meal. All the kids got what they wanted. And if you all don't know me, I have 4 grandkids, 4 fairly young grandkids. And so the bill was pretty hefty. I'm not saying really hefty. I'm saying about $60, but that's pretty hefty for dinner or whatever. When we got the bill came in at $21. My husband said, "Oh my gosh, we need to eat here all the time." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "That's really good." I just kept thinking. I said, "Can you let me see the bill?" And so he showed it to me. He never looked at what we had ordered. It were like 4 things on there. And I was like, "Lawrence, this is not our bill." I said, "Get the waitress." He said, "Oh my goodness." He said, "I didn't even think about that. I'm only thinking about the cost of it." And, so we called the waitress over, and there was another couple that was in line ahead of us. Well, we weren't even in line at that point. We were still at the table. And we decided, we said we're going to do the right thing. This is not the first time we've done it. We do it all the time. It's not like, if it's not our bill, somebody else is going to get stuck with a bill, or one of the waitresses is going to be charged for something because they made a mistake. And that's wrong. And we always correct those mistakes and let them know, hey, this is not our bill. When the waitress came over, she looked and said, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe it." She ran up to the cash register because the people at the cash register were paying our bill for $60. And they were kind of like, wow, that's a lot, for the meal and everything. But they really weren't disputing it a lot. But they thought that, that was a lot. And I guess at some point they probably would look at the bill and say, we didn't order this or whatever. But it didn't escalate to that, because she took the bill up there and they got the $21 bill and we paid our $60 bill. But when you do the right things, good things come back to you. Because after I had checked all of the stores that I had went to, and I called and nobody seen it, and I was like, okay, it's gone. If I laid it down in one of the stores, I'm never going to retrieve it. That was my thought. However, I did forget that early that morning, the kids and I had went to the car wash. So I was like, let me call the car wash. And this was Canton Car Wash. I just want to shout them out in White Marsh, because somebody found it in the car wash, and it was one of the people who worked there, and they actually took it to the manager and had it for safekeeping. So had I not called, because I called everywhere, this was like on, I think it was Monday when I called, and it had been there for the whole weekend, Saturday morning all the way for the whole weekend. And I called, and he said, "What does it look like?" And I said, "Well, it's a Canon camera on a tripod." And he said, "Yes, we have it." He said, "I found it on the table, on one of the guest tables." He said, and so I took it to the manager, and it's locked up in the safe. I was elated. I was, oh my God, thank you so much. I never thought I would see it again. But when you do good things and you keep it real and you don't try to make it hard for anybody else, good things do come to you. So I was blessed to have my camera back, and I'm not going to vlog with it out in the open like that. I'll do it in the car or whatever, but taking it around in the stores and everything might not be a good idea. Now, if I take my phone is covered by my insurance. If I lose it, then my phone will be replaced. So I'm going to do better by just using my phone to vlog, and unless I'm in the car or unless I'm at the house or whatever. But that's my story. I hope you enjoy it. And remember, do the right thing. Always do the right thing. You're not going to always come out on top, but your blessings will be counted, and there will be times when you'll see your rewards. Have a good day, everybody.
We dey go to my house together, make we carry go.